to my channel. We're finally here, guys. I'm sure you already know what this video is about. I'm about to reveal my new office space. Guys, this room has literally been storage space for me when I moved in. You never really know how many things you have until you move, honestly. And I moved from a bedroom. I came here with the intention of starting a business at some point of me living here. Had no idea what business that would be, so I knew that the spare room was going to have to be a multifaceted room. It was gonna have to serve a few purposes, not just be a walk-in closet where I had beautiful things everywhere and open shelving. Even though that is so beautiful and so dear to my heart, I knew that that is not going to work for me at this time of my life. I knew that this room had to be an office. I just didn't know what I would be doing. Just a disclaimer as well, guys, just like my flat tour, this room is not completely finished. I'm so excited and I cannot believe that I'm actually finally doing this. All right, I'm gonna stop rambling now and I'm going to pick up the camera and I'm gonna show you guys around this room. Okay guys, so this is the hallway, which most of you would know lead into the 2 bedrooms. That is my bedroom over there and that is the office. So this is what you see outside of the office. I am actually going to be DIYing all of my doors in this hallway, so it will have a nice panel design on the front, so that will look really, really nice. Anyway, this is what you see when you first enter the office. So the first thing that I'll discuss is my notice board. I basically am trying to be really, really organized because you guys know that I'm somebody that's juggling a lot of different stuff at the moment. I think it was about £15 or £10 from HomeSense, and you will see that these are kind of the colours that are throughout the room. I've just got it resting on my heater cover at the moment. This heater cover was left by the previous owners and I was so happy about that. I remember going on about it in one of my moving vlogs. I got this sticky paper from Amazon, which was a still, and I also used it on something else in this office, which I will be showing you guys. So moving on to this mirror, which I actually had when I was living at my aunt's. It's just a really basic mirror from IKEA, which I'm sure they still have. I don't actually know what it's called, but it's a super basic mirror. Based off of how I measure fabric, I'm guessing this is about 40 centimeters wide and I don't know how long. For now it does the job, and I quite like that it's plain and white because it just kind of blends in and it doesn't stick out too much because it's next to this very fussy area. So some of you may remember this bookshelf. It was still in the living room actually when I did my flat tour, so the living room is also going to get a new tour, guys, because it looks completely different to when you last saw it properly. I like the fact that you see this straight away when you come in. I don't think it's going to necessarily stay like this forever, but I like it at the moment. I think it does the job. It's got a bit of everything in there. So I've got a Gucci bag there and a Louis Vuitton bag, quite self-explanatory. I have got my graduation picture and I ended up getting paint on it, which I still haven't managed to clean off just yet, but I think I'm going to get a new frame for that anyway. I have a few books here. You guys know I love reading and I've got coffee table books pretty much everywhere that I can put them. I have my first pair of designer shoes. These shoes have a great backstory. I actually didn't buy them on full price. I got them for about £60 and they are real Louis Vuittons, as you can see, and I bought them in TK Maxx. I think it may have been about 5 years ago now. At the time I really wanted a pair, but I was at uni and I could not afford to spend hundreds of pounds on a pair of shoes. This gorgeous frame though is from HomeSense and I bought this like really early on when I moved here, and this is just some memorabilia from when I went to Paris a few years ago. And I have this frame from my boyfriend's mum. She got me this frame, which I love. I just need some more pictures to put in there. This was from HomeSense, and this is a Gucci box where I store my belt. I've got a few clutch bags behind there just because I don't really know where to put them at the moment. Down here I've got a few different things. So this was from my Lola Darcy hamper that I got over Christmas. This little candle tea light holder was a gift. This box was actually broken. I got it for £3 because there's a little breakage on the inside. I don't know if you can see it. So I just saw my tea lights in there because it looks really cute, and this was from HomeSense. This was also from HomeSense 2 years ago. And then I have this gorgeous trunk which I got maybe 3 years ago actually. So I got it at a good while before I moved here. I just knew that I wanted to have it. I originally thought I would be having it layered, so if I could find a smaller one to put on top and then put like a vase on top, but I never really got around to doing that. So for now, I think it fits perfectly there. And I have got loads of childhood pictures and memories and notebooks and art, like sketches and stuff from when I was a child in there. So you'll remember this area very well. I bought this bookshelf and the chest of drawers from IKEA in my second moving vlog. They don't actually fit all of my clothes, they fit enough, so I'm not going to open any drawers for you because they are all stuffed to the brim. But I'll move on to up here. I've got some sunglasses on there. This is actually a placemat. I absolutely love this quote. This Bible verse right here is one of my favorites. This gorgeous canvas is from Shop Cocoon. Get your own quote with your own design. I went for white and grey just because that is what goes in my home the most, and I decided to put my name on there. So every day I like to read this out and remind myself. And then I've just got this Versace box that came with a gift from my boyfriend. So if we just head over to this little corner, this is my dream corner really. I've got this kind of fabric inspo board. A lot of the fabrics on this board are actually a part of my Vanriel Co collection and they are available to order. I made this board myself just by using one of those really cheap memo boards, which is like cardboard, and then I put this blush velvet fabric on top. This is actually a fabric that's also available to order in cushions. Every time I get some samples, I put them on here to decide over about a week whether I want to add them to the collection. So you'll see that a lot of this stuff hasn't actually made the cut, but some of the fabrics are available. And I'm also playing with that top one there. I really love it, so I'm thinking about ordering that. Of course, I have my sewing machine there on a cute little table, which is literally like the bread and butter of my business. I bought it from Hobbycraft and it's a Brother sewing machine. The little table was actually something that my dad dumped here. I think he got it from my nan and he decided he needed to clear out his shed and decided one day to leave it here. So I came home from work and it was just in my living room. And I was quite frustrated. I remember ranting about this on socials as well. It's a laptop stand, but I think it was maybe about 4 weeks later when I actually launched my business and realised that I had the perfect thing for it. I've just put the marble sticky paper on top of that to give it a bit of a spruce and make it look good. I have some of my fabric rolls that have come in this week, and in that Liberty bag over there I've just got filled with other samples that just haven't made the cut. But I just like to keep all the samples just in case I change my mind one day. At the moment I've just got these really basic blinds, which to be honest they are quite officey. They're okay for now, but I do definitely want to switch it up over there. I suppose this is the real reason why this is called an office and it's not just a spare room or a wardrobe. So I think I'll start off with this rug. Let me get up close and personal. I love this rug. I always knew that I wanted to have like a rug in the middle of the room. It just adds that cozy office vibe that I love. And because I'm trying to keep this room really bright and airy, this was a steal. I got this for £30 on sale from Dunelm, and guys, it's a really good size. I don't think the camera's doing the size justice or even the room size much justice, to be honest. I honestly didn't look for very long. The first day that I went looking out for a rug, I found it. I'll try and leave a link to it in the description if it's still for sale, but it's kind of like a Mongolian hair. So let's move on to my desk. This is probably one of my favorite pieces of furniture in the house, and funny enough it matches my coffee table and my console table. Not deliberately, guys, they're all actually from different places. This desk is actually from Argos. I think it was about £100 or £110, something like that. The reason why I've decided to go for this look and put the desk in the middle of the room rather against the wall is because I just felt that it would just be hidden over there. This is my gorgeous, gorgeous chair. It's a bit of a blushy mink, I think. It's not quite pink and it's not quite mink. And it does change in different lights as well. So I love this chair. To be honest, I just love everything about this room and how it's taking form. I then got a cushion on it that I bought a year ago, and that big one at the back is from HomeSense. And then the cute mini one was made by me. It's Vanriel Co. in my sold out silver blossom fabric. On my desk, I've got this really cute notebook which just has a gold J on it and it's white. And I got that from Home Bargains, and I think it was like 99p, and I got so excited I bought my best friend one as well with an S. I've got this cute little jar with a copper lid and some paper clips in there. That came in a homeware hamper that I got last year. These two gorgeous jars are just from Home Bargains. I actually got these like 4 years ago now, and they came to this flat with me. They're just so handy, and I keep a lot of my sewing stuff in there. So I've got like pin and thread, and then have I got some Vanriel Co labels, hand wash only labels in that one, some Vanriel Co labels. And then I've got this cute blush lamp that was from HomeSense, and it was £24.99. It's quite simple but also really cute. I love this part of it. And it's not too tall because it doesn't need to be in here. I just wanted something dainty, super cozy under here. This flower box is just gorgeous. It's not just your average flower box because it generally looks really, really pretty. Flowers by Nana on Instagram, and I will tag them down below. It's just a mismatch of pencils, pens, markers, and my trusty fabric scissors that need to be with me everywhere. So I know that I'm dealing with fabric, guys, but I barely use the measuring tape that's in there, which is why it's stuffed away. And I always use this, which is actually a construction measuring tape. This does not leave my sight. This trusty little thing I purchased when I first moved here. Let me just stuff that cushion because I've flattened it now. Now, I would be so lying if I told you guys that this desk stays like this. It really doesn't. But I do try to keep it as tidy as I can, because there's something about coming into a fresh and tidy space that just allows you to work much, much better. So let's move on to this light. This light is actually one of the bargains that I found. It's a little bit lopsided. I just can't seem to get it to be centered. It's quite simple, but it still has a good little detailing going on in there. Just beyond the light, we have my pride and joy. This is my shelving area. I always knew I wanted to put shelves in. The actual wooden boards, they're white. They are from B&Q. In all of these boxes, there is a lot going on for the business. Everything is pretty much from the same place. All of this grey and white stuff is from Dunelm, as well as all of the white boxes. They're also from Dunelm. The two grey folders were from, I honestly don't remember the name, but it was just like an office supply store, and I took out the labelling so that they're plain because I just wanted light grey and plain, which was very hard to find, by the way. Sometimes when I have nothing to do, I like to do colouring. So this one I got from like a book fair at my old job, and this one I got from HomeSense, which is a Vogue colouring book, which I haven't touched that one yet, but I'm super excited to use it. And my candle is one of those Aldi candles that are just to die for and really, really good for what they're worth. This, however, is a very special piece that I just had to frame and put on my shelf. This is my Vanriel Co logo. I needed to make this feel like a real office, really representing my business. So I just had to frame that. I have also made a Vanriel Co parcel over there. So something similar to what my orders look like when they get delivered, and I just put that there because I just thought it was really cute. It just makes the office look like we are entering the Vanriel Co offices and headquarters. The bigger size of the box that I showed you before with the marble paper on it. I've got a big White Company bag that was from Christmas, and I just thought that looked lovely there. I am one of those people, I do keep the packaging of stuff. One, for inspiration, and two, because you guys would never know if I have loads of rubbish in there or not. I don't on this occasion, but it's just a good way of concealing your bits and bobs. And then I've just got my lipstick print from Desenio that you guys have seen so many times. This printer is a Canon printer, and I bought it from Currys. It was about £30. I guess this is one of my least favourite areas of the room, just because it's very hard to keep it looking neat and tidy. I have fabric on here and I have clothing on here. This is the definition of this room. It's half an office and half a wardrobe. So this is where most of my fabrics are stored. Silks and satins and greys and creams and golds and everything. And then I have my clothing. This is pretty much where I keep all the clothing that I use on a regular basis. Just below here I've got a few boots and shoes. I also store my yoga mat just over there. It's really handy because I tend to do yoga or workouts in this space. Just above the rail I've got these 3 pieces of art which are gorgeous. Now loads of you would have seen these before. They've actually always stayed there. That lipstick used to be just there. I am probably going to put this a bit higher. make them all in line now, because it was more of a collage before. This chair is what sort of started the whole blush thing. When I bought this chair for the room, I then decided, okay, I'll go with it. I'll add some blush, so I found this lamp. It makes sense because I had this pink chair in here already, and I had that already here, and I had that already here, so it was good just to kind of bring that colour out a little bit. So I'll just show you guys this corner over here. Nobody ever really sees this corner because it's just hidden away. In both bedrooms of my flat, I actually have built-in wardrobes, which is such a steal because you just don't often get that in UK flats or houses for that matter. You often have to buy your wardrobes. Of course, this isn't enough for me because I have just got too much stuff. So my other wardrobe in my bedroom is full, and so is this one. Not just with clothing, with just a lot of stuff. I had this pink chair, which so many of you ask about. I bought this probably about 3 years ago now, and I kept it stored away in my mum's garage. And then this throw, which is really cute, it's quite ombre, it gets darker on the ends, was a gift. So guys, these handles did not come with the flat. I actually bought these, and I bought them from Dunelm. So guys, that's the end of my office / wardrobe tour. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. So please do leave your suggestions down below regarding curtains or blinds, whether I should get a footstool, and just any other suggestions you guys have in terms of storage or anything like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it was worth the long wait. I will see you all in my next one. Bye!